Hi folks, how's it going? Welcome to another WWE pay-per-view prediction video. Now, I'm actually recording this a lot earlier than I usually record these. I usually record them on Sunday, like 5 or 6 hours before the pay-per-view starts. But I'm actually recording this on Friday. So that's before I've actually watched SmackDown. So they might make another match on SmackDown, but you know, they usually don't. You know, I mean, if there was going to be a match, you know, if I was coming out of SmackDown, they would have made it by now probably. It's not very often that happens. So yeah guys, anyway, we'll get on what's here. So this is of course for the pay-per-view TLC and S. So that's tables, ladders, chairs and stairs. Nah, I don't like it either, guys, you know. It's a really dumb name. I mean, you don't, I suppose, I was going to say, you don't really need a stairs match. Because, you know, you can get the steel steps in whenever you want, really, in a no-disqualification match. You can bring them in any time. But I suppose you could say that's the same with chairs as well. And maybe tables as well. But I just don't think they need a stairs match. I just don't think it's needed, you know. It's the first, I don't think they've ever had a stairs match before. And first time ever. I just don't think it's needed, to be honest. But anyway guys, I'm going to get on with it. The order that's on this on the site here, so it'll be in no particular order. This will probably be totally different to the order of the pay-per-view. But the first match is the Divas Championship match between Divas Champion Nikki Bella taking on AJ Lee. Now I quite like what they're doing with Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. Brie Bella at first was Nikki Bella's slave, and obviously Nikki Bella was making her do all these things she didn't want to do, you know, basically rubbing her face on it. And yeah, the last pay-per-view, Brie Bella kissed AJ, and that actually led to obviously Nikki Bella capitalising, which was like a, I don't know, 16, 17 second match, you know. And I like what they did with that. I really did. I mean, I was looking forward to the Divas match. I thought it could have been quite a decent Divas match, but I think what they did was actually quite good. You know, and if they're turning Brie Bella into a heel as well, I think that could be quite interesting. Or, you know, maybe she's just, you know, playing along with it at the moment. Maybe she'll turn on Nikki at some point, and that'll lead to a Bella feud, which would be quite cool to see, I'm not going to lie. And so yeah guys, I think this could be a decent match. I think, you know, I'm a huge AJ fan, so obviously I want AJ to win. But I don't think she's going to win. You know, Nikki Bella's just won the title. I mean, I know they were swapping the title quite a lot from AJ to Paige. When they were having a rivalry, it was switching all the bloody time. But yeah, I don't think they'll swap it at the moment. I think Nikki will, you know, I'm kind of interested to see what Nikki will do with the title, to be honest. There's rumours about maybe turning Paige face and having a Paige and Nikki Bella rivalry. That'd be quite interesting to see as well. So I'm going to say Nikki Bella to win just because she just won it. I don't think she'll lose it already. But yeah, I want AJ to win, but if Nikki Bella wins, I'm fine. I like Nikki Bella as well, you know. So that's that. First match, this will be the start. This is actually the kickoff match, which I never watch. But I think this one's really obvious who's going to win, and it's the New Day, the new tag team. You know, the New Day with Kofi Kingston, Big E Langston, and Xavier Wood taking on, of course, Gold and Stardust. I think this is like the most obvious, probably one of the most obvious matches of tonight. Probably the New Day's going to win. They're obviously building up the New Day. I personally don't like them. You know, I've never liked Big E, Kofi or Xavier Woods as single competitors. I just don't think they're that interesting. I really don't. And I just don't really like the tag team. I don't think it'll last long. I think they're going to build it up, but then it's going to flop. You know, I mean, I'd quite like to see them maybe turn heel or something. You know, try something different, do a heel turn. But as a face, I'm just not digging it, guys. You know, I'm just not really a big fan of it. Obviously, Gold and Stardust. I'm not really a big fan of Goldust, but Stardust I think's really good, you know. So yeah, he's going to lose another match, I'm afraid. So New Day's going to win, but obviously I'm pulling for Gold and Stardust. But obviously the WWE doesn't like bumming Gold and Stardust nowadays. They lost the tag team titles already. They had it for like a month, and then basically they're losing all their matches. So I don't know what WWE are doing with Gold and Stardust. Next match is a United States Championship match between United States Champion Rusev taking on Jack Swagger. And we've never seen this rivalry before, have we? Again, I think it could be obvious who's going to win. I think Rusev's going to retain. I think they'll keep it up until, I don't know, WrestleMania or something. They might have somebody big take on Rusev at WrestleMania. You know, an American guy, so they can do Russia versus USA again. I don't know, maybe, Roman Reigns or something, but maybe they'll push Roman Reigns for the big title. You know, the main title. I'm not really sure, but I don't think Rusev's going to lose it already. Not to Jack Swagger. I just don't really see Swagger really doing much. So yeah, I'm going to go for, I think is this just a normal match? They should have made this a ladder match. If I'm being completely honest with you guys. Should have made it a ladder match. But now it looks like it's going to be a normal match, according to this. And yeah, Rusev to win. Who do I want to win? Probably Rusev. But I'm not too fussy. But yeah, I think I'd rather see Rusev win. Next match is a ladder match. It is an Intercontinental Championship match between Intercontinental Champion Luke Harper taking on Dolph Ziggler in a ladder match. And yeah, if you've watched my videos for a little while, you know I'm just not a fan of Ziggler. Never liked Ziggler. Ever since he debuted, I was like, I can't stand this guy. You know, and for me he's worse than The Miz. Even though I'm starting to kind of like The Miz now. Now it's with Damien Sandow. I think that's just comedy gold. But yeah, not a big fan of Ziggler, not in the slightest, guys. So I'm just going to quickly say I want Luke Harper to win, and he's just had the title. He's just got a title, so Luke Harper's going to retain. I'd personally like to see a Luke Harper and Eric Rowan feud for the Intercontinental Championship. I think that could be quite interesting. You know, obviously being former members of the Wyatt family. I'd quite like to see what they'll do with that, but I think Luke Harper's going to retain, in my honest opinion. Next match is the Steel Stairs match between Eric Rowan versus The Big Show. I'm not really excited about this, to be quite honest, guys. Anything The Big Show's in just puts me to sleep, you know. He's just really boring. I mean, I know I've got respect for him for what he's done, but you know, you look at him and just think to yourself, you know, he's past it. He's so past it. And the only way I can see this going is an Eric Rowan win. And personally pulling for Eric Rowan as well. Is it Big Red, I think he's called now. Is his nickname Big Red. I think Big Red's going to win easily against the Miz, against Big Show. So that's my prediction for that. Like I say, I don't know what they're going to do with the Steel Steps match. Are they going to have like 4 or 5 different steel steps in the ring or something and just throw each other onto them? I don't know. But it could be interesting to see what happens. Next match is the WWE Tag Team title match between WWE Tag Team Champions The Miz and of course Damien Mizdow taking on Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. You know, personally, I don't want to see the Usos in the title picture for a little while. You know, I mean, they've not. You know, it wasn't that long ago since they lost the titles. You know, and to see them back in again, I just think it's a bit annoying, to be honest. I'd rather see The Miz and Damien Sandow versus A New Day, because it's new, you know, it's something different. But I just don't want to see the Usos again in tag team matches, you know, in tag team championship matches. So I'm just going to quickly say, guys, The Miz and Damien Sandow to retain. Hopefully Damien Sandow or Damien Mizdow getting the pinfall, getting the victory. And yeah, Damien Mizdow's just bloody fantastic, to be honest. The crowd obviously loving him. I don't know whether they're going to maybe lose his title soon and then Damien Mizdow might turn face. But he's definitely getting well supported by the crowd, Damien Sandow. So I'd actually quite like to see them, you know, see him go as a single competitor. But for the time being, I think they're just absolutely fantastic as a tag team. Really funny to watch. So did I give you my prediction, guys? I don't know. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I said The Miz and Damien Sandow to win, to retain. And yeah, I think that'll happen. And obviously that's what I'm pulling for as well. The next match we have is the chairs match, which I'm not looking forward to too much, if I've been completely honest with you guys. It is of course the big guy, Ryback, taking on Kane. I personally want Kane to win, but I think this is like one of those really obvious matches. I think Ryback's going to win. They're obviously building Ryback up as a face, whereas Kane, he's not really going anywhere, is he? Sadly, I've got a lot of respect for Kane. But again, kind of like the big shows, I think he's starting to get a bit past it, to be honest. Kane, not really doing much with Kane, to be honest. So all I can see is this being a Ryback win, you know. But I'm not really a huge fan of Ryback. I mean, he's okay. You know, they're obviously like building him up to be, building him up as a face, you know. But I'm just not really sure, guys. You know, wake up, it's feeding time. I'm just not really a huge Ryback fan. So quick prediction, guys. I think Ryback will win, but I'd rather see Kane win, to be honest. But I don't think that'll happen. Next match, which I'm quite looking forward to, it's a tables match between John Cena and Seth Rollins. I think this is one of these matches where I can only see it going one way, but yeah, it's sad, but I think Cena's going to win. Just the way it is, really. I think Jamie Noble and who's the other guy? I forgot the other guy's name. Joey Mercury. Yeah, Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble. I think they'll get involved in this match. They'll probably get put in through a table at some point as well, which would be quite funny, you know. But yeah, I can only see this going one way, guys. It's a John Cena win, but I'm a huge fan of the ex-members of the Shield, so I'm definitely pulling for Seth Rollins. And yeah, I really hope Seth Rollins cashes in Money in the Bank at the next pay-per-view that Brock Lesnar actually defends the title. See, this match, if John Cena loses, he's not #1 contender for the title. So he won't be facing Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. So that's another reason why I think John Cena's got to win, you know. But what I'm hoping will happen is Cena will win this, and then he'll beat Brock Lesnar, and then Seth Rollins will cash in at Royal Rumble. That would just be absolutely fantastic, you know. But I'm getting sick of seeing Seth Rollins as Mr. Man in the Bank. You know, he's got to get that title soon. You know, just to see what happens. Maybe start a feud again with Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns. That would just be absolutely fantastic, you know. Because, you know, they really know how to put on a match. You know, Dean Ambrose, you know, maybe not so much Roman Reigns, but Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, they can really put on a match. And Cena will be getting battered throughout this whole match, but Cena will win in the end, in my opinion. But obviously, like I say, I'm pulling for Seth Rollins. Okay, so the last match is, of course, the Tables, Ladders and Chair match between Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. Now, I think this could be a really good match, guys. I loved the last match I had at the last pay-per-view. I thought it was really good. You know, the one with Dean Ambrose got disqualified and went absolutely ballistic. Started basically throwing chairs and stuff around, basically burying Bray Wyatt in chairs and stuff. In my opinion, it worked really well, and it's building up to this pay-per-view. And this will probably be the end of the rivalry, I would think. And you know, maybe we'll see a Dean Ambrose Seth Rollins rivalry again, because I would love to see that. I really would. You know. So yeah, I think this could be a really good match, guys. It could be really unpredictable, be no disqualification. You know, people could get involved. You know, Seth Rollins could get involved. Maybe Roman Reigns. You know, you just never know, guys. Anybody could get involved in this, being a no disqualification. I personally would like to see a clean fight. You know, no interferences from anybody. Just a full out brawl. And personally, guys, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic match, because I think they work so well together, you know. They're just like two perfect characters for a rivalry. They're both lunatics. They're both, you know, really bloody crazy stuff that they do. And, you know, just to have it in a match like this, you know, it's just going to be absolutely fantastic to watch, guys. It's going to be really unpredictable, really exciting. It's going to be a brawl. Who do I want to win? Of course, Dean Ambrose. He's my favourite wrestler in the WWE at the moment. You know, I can't wait for Randy Orton to return. Maybe Randy Orton will return in this match. You never know, guys. You never know. Anybody could get involved in this. You know, Seth Rollins, Batista. You know, anybody. You know, you just never know. Unpredictable. Unpredictability in no disqualification matches. So then, guys, yeah, my prediction is probably Dean Ambrose to win. I'll be happy either way. I'd actually quite like a no contest. You know, both, I don't know, go right up to the top of the ladder, both fall out and go through tables. Basically, both of them taking themselves out, you know. Just trying to hurt their opponent, end up, you know, taking themselves out in the meantime. So a no contest would actually be quite good, you know. Like I say, both going off a ladder, right through some, I don't know, some chairs or something, or, you know, table. I think that'd be really good. We just have to wait and see what happens, guys. But yeah, I'm pulling for Dean Ambrose, and if anyone's going to win, I think Dean Ambrose should win, in my personal opinion. But anyways, yeah, that is my pay-per-view predictions video, guys. Let me know what you think, what your predictions, what matches are you looking forward to, what matches are you not looking forward to. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you all in the next pay-per-view predictions. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys, thanks for watching, and enjoy the show. Could be quite good.